What's up with them bulldogs?
Those who? You mean like Trails and Blazers?
No, Jeff, it's bulldogs. Remember, bullshit, bulldogs. Bullshit's the way they play, so just remember that.
Well, it was bullshit what I saw out there today.
Well, what about the coaching role?
Oh, well, yeah. Well, we'll get into that later. But at least we could come back to Craig's place for a beer.
Glad to have you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, boys.
Hello, Craig. It's a real nice deck you got here.
Oh, thank you, Carl. Put a lot of work into it.
Well, Craig, it shows.
It's nice, but it's not as big as Ron's deck. Ron's got a huge deck. I've seen it.
Come on, guys. Let's not make this into a contest. We're not here to talk about who's got the biggest deck.
I ain't been getting any complaints about the size of my deck.
You got a deck, don't you, Jeff?
Yep. I got a tiny deck. My deck's so small, I'm embarrassed to show it to people.
You know, Craig, if you got his kind of money, you don't need a big deck.
That's true. Seriously, Jeff, you know what you can do?
What's that, Craig?
You trim the bush around your deck. It'll make it look bigger.
Really?
You know, guys, I've really been worried about my deck. The wood in it isn't near as hard as it used to be.
Carl. That's because your deck's getting old.
You gotta be careful, man. Put some protection on that thing.
Hey, I'll tell you, Carl, you got to keep it clean. If I get a speck on my deck, I wash it.
Man, Ron, what I would give to have a huge deck like yours. After the party last week, my wife, she couldn't stop talking about your big deck.
Man, Jeff, I'll tell you, she was on it all night. She was telling me how good it was. I wanted to go to sleep, but she just wouldn't get off.
Man, that was some party. You must have had 40 different people on your deck.
I don't know, guys. I don't like strangers on my deck. You never know where they've been.
My deck's so small, people just roll right off it.
Well, you know, Jeff, if you're not satisfied about the size of your deck, there are things you can do about it.
Hey, Jeff, you know, next weekend me and the boys could come over and have a peek at your deck.
Guarantee you make it bigger.
Well, you know, guys, I'm a little old-fashioned here. I don't like guys touching my deck.
Well, I love it. As a matter of fact, the more guys touching my deck, the happier I am. What's the sense of having a big deck if you don't show it off?
Right.
That's why I live in Texas. That's why I vote Republican.
Well, as long as we're telling deck stories. The other morning I woke up, I heard something, I looked, I got a raccoon gnawing on my deck.
I hate animals on my deck, except for the odd cougar, you know what I mean. I don't mind a dog on the deck.
Oh, man, I'll tell you, there's something nice about a man and a dog sitting on his deck.
You spill something, your dog will lick your deck clean.
And look at that sky. Look at all those stars.
Oh, Carl, you know that there ain't a star. That there's Uranus.
Really?
Oh, come on, Craig. You can't see Uranus from here.
Carl, I've seen Uranus 100 times, and that there is Uranus.
Ah!
Ay, 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 ay. I'll tell you, Jeff, there ain't nothing worse than sitting on Craig's deck looking at Uranus. When's the next ball game?
Goddamn Glenn Hardy, he sent me to that game.
He's a coach.
Come on.
He's the coach.
He's a coach.
Oh, yeah, but this guy, give it up.